that was later, with the delegates. Well, I did have a big wardrobe malfunction, big time.
Oh, tell us about that.
Well, first we just say,
and he has no pictures of it.
With the delegates, this isn't my biggest wardrobe malfunction, but this was, we were on, I think it was Joe Franklin at the time, and you know, we were kids, and we had our sweaters exactly alike, and our little skirts and stuff. We wore the exact same bracelets. So on that particular show, they just had you stand on wooden boxes. Maybe they put a rug on it or something.
There was no rug on this box.
There was no rug on this box, okay. So, you know, we had all our little steps planned exactly right. Now, I don't remember if it was my bracelet that caught on the back of your bra, or yours on mine, but it was, you know, right in the middle of the show, and we were supposed to turn different ways, so when we realized we were caught and there wasn't anything we could do, we were like, okay, you know, we had to keep the one attached hand and just keep trying to do, you know, the other stuff. The sweater was unraveling, and we ran to turn, it was a blue string. Exactly. We probably weren't even wearing bras very long at that time, but whatever it was, we were horrified.
It was the same show, and we had here.
Wait. It was the same show that when we stood, it was myself, Joe Franklin, myself, Peggy, and then Denise. And in the routine, you know, you're facing left and you're singing, then you turn right, whatever. My heel, what we were standing on, was basically like an orange crate almost. Had holes in it, and my heel got caught in the orange crate. So as we're supposed to turn to the right, I went. And I'm thinking, you know, television. So I very, you know, gingerly took my foot out of the shoe and turned, and there's a shoe behind me. Now we got to turn back again, and we're singing. Now I'm trying to get my foot back in. I don't know, when this is happening, it's not going to work, right? You know you're not going to get your foot back in. But, you know, that was the end of that. It was a show with so many things that went crazy when we had a...
What's the biggest malfunction of wardrobe malfunction?
Well, my angel partners for years are Barbara and Jig's sisters, and we're all very close friends. We all love each other a lot. So we've maintained friendship over the years, and we recorded a lot of different ways. In fact, we're currently putting something together called Jersey Girls, where we talk about there are 5 of us, and we talk about all our intertwinings in show business and how we've all recorded for other people. We have hits on our own, hits with... So I was in, I think it was Massachusetts, and at that time we were doing what we thought we were hot stuff. I mean, we had really tight, you know, jumpsuits on, sequins, and blah, blah, blah. But in the back, it was just sort of a string. Now, we were all thin at the time, and I really wasn't worried about bursting out. And one of the medleys that we did then, it's not like now where you only do these big oldie shows and you can only do a few of your hits, stuff like that. Although in casinos you could do a little longer. But there were big nightclubs then. And at the ending of one of our medleys, we did what we called our Tina Turner, you know, really shaking real fast. Okay. So this broke right here, and this flap came down this side. I couldn't leave. In the middle of the show, I was singing lead. I just held my hand here, and I finished doing my shaky dance. And the minute it was over, I ran off the stage, and unfortunately at that time the dressing room was all the way in the back past the audience. So at that time, no one else, there was only one song that Jigs did as a comedy song. It was called Don't Feel My Leg. It was kind of funny. And we'd get some unsuspecting man out of the audience and torture him. But so I'm in the dressing room, there's nobody there, I don't have a pin, and it was like frayed. It wasn't something that you could easily fix. I sent a guitar player out who was auditioning for us. I said, please find somebody, needle and thread something. And meanwhile, when she finished the song, they had the entire audience saying, Peggy, Peggy, you know. If I was a solo artist, I would have just left by the window. You know, and I wouldn't have cared if I had a car, I just would have left, okay? But I had to come back out to finish the show, because we hadn't even sung My Boyfriend's Back yet. Well, I don't know what I did, but, you know, with help from some stumbling guitar player and, I don't know, a cook in the kitchen, however I put it together. But I was embarrassed. You know, I'm a singer. I didn't particularly want everybody in this large club to see my white dress. So I didn't, you know, I sheepishly came out from the dressing room. It was dead silence.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it was horrible. And I quietly, you know, I had to walk from the back all the way through, back on stage. Everybody's just quiet looking around. I didn't know what else to say, so I just said, now that we're all friends, and then everybody screamed. So Janet Jackson wasn't the first to have that sort of, you know.